touring yachts, competitive eating, lockpicking, homesteading. Who would have thought you could make good money from these weird ass hobbies? Well, the 4 YouTubers I check out today figured it out. In this video, I'm gonna break down their YouTube channels, about how they got big and how they're making money so that you can copy their tactics to monetize your own passion and hobbies. Make sure to stick to the end because I'm also gonna share 4 tips to help you start and grow your YouTube channel today. Let's dive in. So first off, we have wranglerstar. wranglerstar is a guy named Cody who does homesteading. So yes, he makes videos where he's like cutting down things, shooting things, working on a shop, and homesteading is where they're self-sufficient. So I think it's so amazing that whatever your interest is out there, if it's homesteading, if it's gardening, if it's pottery, whatever it is, you can make a YouTube channel about it. And that's what he's done with this. So let's dive in a little bit more about how he's been so successful with it. Number 1, he serializes video concepts that work. This is such a huge point for you to take away. It's something that we've copied for our own channel. Think about popular series, Shark Tank. It's the same format over and over and over. So here's a few of his formats that you should probably think about for your own channels or your own hobbies. He tests the toughest cordless drills on Amazon. You could repeat things on Amazon. Testing cheap versus expensive wrenches on Amazon. Testing the cheapest chainsaw on Amazon. Testing the cheapest survival kit on Amazon. He also does a good job of building his brand on other social platforms. So your YouTube subscribers might be on YouTube 50% of the time, but the rest of the time, they might actually be browsing Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. The only thing that I would say he's actually not doing well that I'd recommend you to do is he's not doing a good job of capturing email addresses. A lot of times when you put out a YouTube video or you're doing YouTube Live, how do your people actually find out about it? You have to pray to YouTube actually tells them, no, don't do that. You can use sendfox.com or ConvertKit or MailChimp or any of the email providers. I use sendfox.com to tell your audience, yo, here's new stuff coming out, as well as you can sell them products, recommend other videos, and whatever it is you want. Other thing that Cody does that's really interesting on his channel is he has a second YouTube channel for his not top quality content. And I think about this for YouTube and for a lot of business. You should have your main thing and then kind of your experimental risky stuff that you can do whatever you want. A lot of YouTubers like Graham Stevens do this where they have their main content with their super fans and then they have their goof off random stuff on their secondary channel. We're not doing it ourselves because we're trying to focus on just getting one channel great, but something to observe from some of these larger YouTube shows. So how does wranglerstar actually make money? Let's check out a few of his recent videos. So first off, he makes money from AdSense, which is YouTube ads. Secondly, Amazon affiliate links. So if you scroll down, you guys have already seen that. A lot of these guys have the Amazon affiliate links, like here's the products I'm using. Especially with him, he's using axes and guns and knives. So it's really convenient for him to recommend which ones to go buy. And that's, I'm guessing, probably one of his biggest revenue streams. So 2 things that he does that are really interesting around his Amazon affiliate products. 1, Amazon affiliate commission is only around 6%. So you have to sell a lot of products to actually make a few bucks. What Cody does that I think is really interesting that you should copy is on your YouTube community tab, we'll have it on screen here. You can actually promote products to your community through there. It's another way of actually communicating with your audience. One thing that I'd like to see Cody do a lot more of is his own products. So his own axes, his own knives, maybe his own tool belt, not just t-shirts and kind of the Teespring thing we've talked about in other videos, but more of his own unique products I think would do really, really well for him. Cody also makes money in something that you could think about as non-Amazon affiliate brand deals. So this is where you either go out or you get large enough and companies start coming to you. Where he has a survival food supply company called Ready Hour, and they have a custom landing page for him, and so he promotes that. I'm guessing they pay him somewhere between $5,000 and $25,000. He has a native video promotion for a freeze dryer machine. I'm not really even sure what that is. I think this is really smart because he's getting paid a lot more for promoting those kind of products versus the 6% at best recommending things to Amazon. So one other thing he does is a YouTube membership feature. I haven't actually seen a lot of people do this before, but here's a screenshot to show some of the membership perks. It's $5 a month, $60 a year. The membership platform, let's actually check it out to see if we can learn anything from it. So what you get for being a membership, it's honestly like you get a badge, you get access to early videos. So I think having just like access to your videos earlier is not that appealing, or just donating is not that appealing. But if you can actually connect your audience with Circle.so, Slack, Discord, or Facebook groups, I think that's a better paid membership opportunity for a lot of the YouTubers out there. 2 of the things that we like to look at towards the end of each channel is how long they've been doing it. wranglerstar has been doing it for 10 years. Think about that, the 10-year rule. You've got to be doing it for 10 years. And he's putting out 6 videos a week. Hold on, I'm gonna pause right here. 6 videos a week. And this is something that I've been thinking about is that 1, what is your hobby or something that you are really excited to make videos about all the time? And 2, can you do 6 videos a week for 10 years? That is the difference between a professional succeeding and making a lot of money doing this versus someone who's an amateur, puts up a few videos and gives up. And you just have to decide which one you want to be. If you're liking this video so far, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to get notified when I do weekly office hours, as well as give away insane stuff like my Tesla, which we're giving away this month. So make sure you subscribe and don't miss out. Next up is a channel that a lot of you guys have heard of and told me that, like, oh my God, I can't believe this is such an interesting channel. It's the lock picking lawyer, not the nose picking lawyer. And I've actually gone to this a few times for when I'm about to buy a lock. Or checking out locks that I have at home. And what he does is he picks the locks straight up in under a few minutes, which is pretty depressing. So I think what this shows is no matter what your interest is, if you have hobbies of microphones or whatever it is, soda water, you can make a YouTube channel about it. And I think that's what he's done a great job of showing, just picking locks in every single one of his videos that he's done for the past 5 years. So what is he doing right in his series of picking locks that we can all be learning from? Number one, he's got a lot of repeatable series. And yes, I'm harping on this a lot, but his videos have been the same for the past 5 years. And the reason I say that is that when you find some content or type of content with whatever hobby or interest you have, do more of those videos. We found talking about YouTubers that are getting rich is a good series. So we're doing videos like this. So he does the exact same type of video for 5 years. Next up, his thumbnails are pretty much always the same. So look at them on screen. Same. So once you get a CTR or your click-through rate on your thumbnails and titles that's above 5%, keep doing it. You can see it on here. This is what ours look like for some of our videos. The ones that are above 5%, keep doing thumbnails just like that. So we looked all over his YouTube channel, but it doesn't look like this guy is making any money besides YouTube AdSense. And I even think that might be turned off. The team could not find any way that he's actually monetizing his channel. We think it could be because of a conflict of interest, or he just may be a robber. And so he just figures out how to lock things, and that's how he makes all of his money, and he just shows you which ones that you should be using if you want to be a robber as well. So how could he be monetizing a channel if he was interested? Obviously YouTube ads, selling lock picking kits, recommending locks. One thing that I've seen a lot of people have success with is that if you have a normal job, like let's say you're a lawyer, you can use YouTube to drive more business into your law firm. But that could be something that if he promoted his law firm here, could be driving a significant amount of business to that. I like his videos. Like, I mean, this is just so interesting. How long has he been doing YouTube? He's uploaded 1,188 videos to date. And his first video was about 5 years ago. And again, this guy is consistently put out 4 videos a week. There's definitely something that I've been thinking about and learning, which is how long have they been doing it and how many videos a week? And that's really what separates the amateurs versus the professionals. Next up, I'm really excited about this channel, is AQUAHOLIC. So if you are into yachts or you want to pretend like you're rich or feel rich, AQUAHOLIC is the channel for you. This guy goes and just checks out the most amazing boats in the world and does videos about each of these yachts. From $11.7 million super yachts down to more affordable yachts. It's just an amazing kind of aspirational channel that I really enjoy watching. So a few of the things that he's doing right. One, he plugs a lot of his articles and he builds his own brand as a journalist. So now he's getting free access to amazing boats. The other thing that I like what he's doing in terms of how he makes his videos is that it's not overly produced. A lot of the times it's him with a GoPro. You can see the kind of lavalier mic and it's just kind of walking around showing off a boat. I think a lot of times when people are starting YouTube channels, they're like, I gotta make it all fancy and I've gotta have lights and cameras and teleprompters and we have double monitors in here. You don't. You can literally just grab a GoPro or your phone and start your channel that way and then improve it over time. So how does he actually make money? Number one, YouTube AdSense. So again, that's not where you're gonna make a lot of your big money. That's probably like level 1 or 2. Level 3 or 4 is where you have your own products, you have your own courses, and you can control that revenue versus hoping on the YouTube ad rates. That's number one. Number two, a lot of his videos are sponsored. So there's boats and yachts warranty.com. So he has a lot of sponsors that are directly sponsoring his different videos. He sells his own merch. So there's teespring.com. That's a site we've mentioned before. I don't think that's gonna make you actually that much money unless you have a huge brand or you're really good at designs. He's also a journalist for yachts. So one of the things is that if you're selling $1 million boat, you can actually hire him to write, make a video and put it out there. And you pay him money, probably a pretty significant amount because you're selling very, very expensive items. So I like that he's using that potentially as lead gen for that business. So how long has he been doing YouTube videos? 4 years, and he does 3 videos a week. I think what's so interesting, if you notice the 3 people we've talked about so far, long time, a lot of videos. Let me know in the comments which weird YouTube channels you love watching so I can break down their business in my next weird YouTubers video. Next up, we got furiouspete. If you guys do not know furiouspete, he's one of the original food eaters on YouTube. So he does food challenges with burritos and pizza and burgers and ramen and competitive eating tours all around the world. I've been watching him for years. I've been able to meet him recently. I don't know why I love watching this crap, and millions of other people do too. It's pretty damn entertaining. You can make a living just eating food. So here's a few of the things that I think furiouspete is doing really right in his YouTube channel that we could learn for ourselves. Number one, he does collaborations. So you'll actually see in a lot of different YouTube channels, he's eating against someone else or with someone else. and those other people have YouTube channels. So as you are building your YouTube brand, start connecting with other YouTubers so you could do videos together. Number 2, he's trending on popular topics. So I don't know if you guys know McDonald's Travis Scott burger. I haven't tried it. Have you? Anyways, so you can see one of his top videos recently, he went and ate that burger in under a minute. So that's the kind of thing people are searching Travis Scott and having a video about it, double thumbs up. I think one of the things that's really interesting about Pete with his food channel is that he does a lot of the competitive food eating things, but he also incorporates a lot of his own personal stuff. So like he doesn't have testicles. He talks about that in his videos. And so I'm not sure that's actually beneficial for his channel versus keeping some of that on the side, where a lot of times people are coming here to just watch it eat a bunch of food. And so I might consider having a second channel where you have more of your vlogging personal stuff versus the food part. The other thing that Pete did pre-corona that I thought was really interesting was he made food TV network quality videos. So you'll see him go into Germany, go into different countries, and it's really like one of those videos you see on Food Network when people used to watch TV. And he's making that level of quality on YouTube. And so I think for yourself, look at TV shows that used to be popular and figure out how do you copy that format for your own YouTube videos. So how does Pete actually make money on his YouTube channel? He's got a lot of different ways. I actually think he's doing too many things for monetization. Let's look at a few of them. So number 1, the big way he's making a lot of his money is direct sponsorship. So in his videos, he'll talk about Manscaped, or he'll talk about some crypto crap or something like that. Those guys are probably paying him between $5,000 and $20,000. If you were just getting started, a lot of times you could either just mention those companies for free and then let them know to start the relationship, or just look at the ones sponsoring a lot of these videos, make a list of them, and start reaching out to those companies. So besides direct sponsorships, he sells his own merch. So you can see he has his own t-shirts. He has trinkets, tchotchkes, so you can see a necklace in some of his videos. He sells that. I love that. He has tried selling protein powder. He has tried selling courses. He does do Amazon affiliate links. I actually think Pete is probably doing too much different monetization. I think what would be easier for him would probably be selling just the necklace and then doing the direct sponsorships. I think if you just do that, that's probably 80% of his money with only 20% of the work. He also has 2 fitness selling programs, so he's generally pretty jacked of a dude. Again, this is kind of like the course model. So if you have some expertise in marketing, in fitness, in cooking, in entertainment, whatever it is, you can create coaching programs or courses using teachable.com, udemy.com, podia.com. You can use those programs to sell your own courses. I don't know how much money he's actually making from it, but again, I think he's trying a lot of different things out. I wonder if he cut it down to just a few, if he'd be making a lot more money. So Pete has been doing YouTube for many, many years, I think around over 10 years, and his consistency has gone down, which I think YouTube punishes you for. It is a little bit of a treadmill, and so his videos now, he does 2 a month when he used to be doing 2 videos a week, and we've seen that with our own channel. When we were putting out only a few videos a week and our upload minutes went down, our subscribers and overall watch time went down significantly. So the big takeaway for him, as well as for you and your own YouTube channel, it's not just like, let me poop out as many videos a week as I can. The idea you have to think about is, how do I make systems and templates so I can easily make videos that are fun for me and the audience consistently? And I think that's probably where it gets tough for some of the newer or experienced creators. By the way, can you stretch your finger for me and hit that like button if you've gotten one thing out of this video so far? Here's 4 tips to monetize your passion on YouTube. Number 1, the most important one, the law of 100. And if you've not heard me talk about this, this is the part to pay attention to. So commit to doing 100 videos and making each video just a little bit better. Maybe the title gets better. Maybe your thumbnail gets better. Maybe the description's better. Maybe your scripting gets better. Maybe how you did the video gets better. Just commit to doing 100. What I've noticed for myself and many other people is we quit too soon. So if you can just figure out how to get to the 100, then you can decide, hey, I want to keep doing this, which will probably have some success, so you'll want to keep going, or then you can quit. A lot of these guys who are really successful now on YouTube have been doing it for many, many years and many, many videos every single week. To help you with that as well, join okdork.com/group. It's a supported group of smart people like me and you who will help you stay to the law of 100. We don't sell you anything. There's no cost to enter right now. Number 2, start with your cell phone, no matter your interest or hobby. Literally, these cameras on these phones today are unbelievable. And most of the most popular YouTubers started that way. And as well, if you don't want to be the star, go find someone who's the star and just be the producer. Number 3, track your 2 key metrics and keep improving them. So the 2 key metrics that matter for YouTube are CTR and AVD. Sounds so weird, but CTR is the title and thumbnail of your videos. It's your click-through rate. So when someone sees a title and your thumbnail, how likely are they to click on it? And so each video, you want to keep improving it. But the second number that's just as important is your AVD, your average view duration. Say you have a crazy title like, wow, watch me jump off this bridge, and you actually don't do it, it's just you talking about it. Your average view duration will be very, very short, meaning no one's gonna watch it. So what you wanna be doing in each of your videos is tracking over time, how is your CTR trending and how's your average view duration trending? If you can keep improving those two numbers, you'll do very successful with YouTube. And lastly, you're gonna make your big money not from YouTube. You're gonna make it from building your email list, yes, so you can have direct control of your audience. 2, getting sponsors directly. You've seen someone like Furious Pete get Pringles, he's got Manscaped. There's a lot of major companies that you'll actually get all of the money versus sharing it with YouTube when you get these direct sponsorships. And the last thing that I've seen actually a lot of these people struggle with that I think is an opportunity about how you can make big money from YouTube is you hire help. So the channel that we have right here, there's 4 of us full-time doing YouTube videos. Some of the ones like Mr. Beast and larger channels have teams of 15 to 20 plus people per video. It does take a lot more people to make amazing content these days than historically. So as you build up your YouTube brand, go hire people to help you with it. If you've liked this video so far, by the way, check out 5 more weird YouTubers that are making money right up here. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to get notified when I do my exclusive weekly office hours, as well as we give away a lot of insane stuff like my Tesla coming up to 1 subscriber. Make sure you don't miss out. I'll see you out there, and I love you.